Today I'm here at the skate park with Mattie and Aaron here. Today we're going to teach you how to early grab. What exactly is an early grab?
So an early grab is when you reach down, you grab both skates anytime you want to launch off a curb, a ledge, or just jump out of a bowl.
Today we're going to walk you through all three steps from beginner, like the small ledges, all the way up to the launching out of the bowls. And we're going to find some beginners to try that. Actually, we're the beginners for today. So me and Aaron are going to be trying what we can, but mostly what we're doing today is teaching you how to early grab.
So there are a few things you need to know about early grabs. One of the big ones is speed. You need a lot of speed to get off curbs, to get off ledges, and to launch out of bowls. Another one is finger placement. When you're on the skates and you bend down, you want to come from the back and from the front and clamp your fingers on top of your toes. Underneath should look like this, along the truck. So when coming up to the curb, make sure you give yourself enough time to bend down and get your fingers set up. Also, you want to make sure when you bend down, not to lean too far forward or back. So it's all in the bending the knees. When coming off the curb, you're gonna want to try to do a little hop, knees bent, and just kind of a jump.
One of my questions about approaching a small curb like this is there a difference between the left and the right foot in terms of when you do the little jump?
You do want to try to be center, not forward or back, and it's both.
It's both at the same time.
That's where the speed comes into play. You need that speed to be able to do both at the same time.
And so what happens if you don't have enough speed and you try to do the hop?
It's more difficult.
I have another question. Do you have to come at the curb like directly, or can you go like kind of sideways along the curb?
If you're first learning, I would suggest going directly at the curb.
When do you let go of the skates?
So when you're coming up to it and you get that jump up, you're gonna want to let go mid and stomp it down. And that's gonna be the same with ramps and everything else.
All right, Aaron, it's time for you to give it a shot. Are you ready?
I am. I've got my pads on. I don't normally wear these, but for stuff like this, it's a good idea.
Oh, that was pretty good.
It was close. I think the left one hit, but the right one didn't.
Oh yeah. That's where the wrist guards come in.
Wow. Okay, well that's good. I mean, great to have the wrist guards, man.
So what happened was you were leaning forward too much. Your front skate came off. You got to commit more and jump at the same time. It seemed like you were leaning forward, so you were like this. Don't do this, do this. Get that butt down.
Get the butt down. I don't think there's gonna be a fall worse than the second one.
Yeah, that bunny hop is pretty important. Woo! Commit!
And it's just a hop. Just a hop with both feet and think you're gonna make it and have the faith that you're gonna be able to travel at least a foot to clear the ledge is the hard part about this trick. Maybe the thing to do is just to practice the hop without the curb for a while.
That's hard to yank up on them.
You let go of the skate. Make sure you land that first one. There you go. That was still good. You landed the front and then the back foot dragged and then you just kind of come to the ground.
How do I avoid losing the front skate? Hold on tighter to it? Oh!
Attaboy. That was much better speed. There you go. There you go. You had that. Oh! Every single time is 100% not committing. All right, so this is an advanced trick, and I don't expect you to land it on your first try.
We gave it our all. We're gonna move on to 2 and 3, and then we're gonna come back to this trick to try and land it by the end of the video. So let's move on to number 2, the ledge. Woo! First try. It's kind of the size of 2 curbs, I would say. So theoretically, we would have like twice the time to make this trick, which could make things easier. And the other unique thing about this ledge is we kind of are forced to take it kind of at an angle. We'll see if that actually makes it easier or harder to do an early grab.
Yeah, so twice the time, but also twice the distance to fall when you miss it. So in addition, you could also fall down the next step if you miss it, which would be fun.
So I think we were a little optimistic with that one. Even though you do have more time to fall, I think at a fundamental level, we don't have the grabs down yet.
The hopping is key, man. Mattie's hops are perfect every time, and I think you can practice the hop on flat ground and get comfortable. Mattie, how long did you practice hops on flat ground before you started jumping off curbs?
I didn't. Just straight to the curbs.
Straight up.
Well, that's Mattie Tyce for you. So now we're gonna move on to number 3, the launch. I don't know if Aaron and I are gonna attempt it, but Mattie is gonna give you his tips.
There will be multiple different launch places, and I'll try to explain it as best as I can. A lot of the times I was leaning a little bit too far back. When launching out of a bowl, you want to push your momentum forward. So you're coming up at this angle and you want to even it out. So you want to lean forward more.
You did some examples with and without coping. Does the coping really make any difference, or what's the deal there?
Once you hit that coping, it'll kind of pop your skate out. You want to compensate by leaning forward a little bit more. Whereas with no coping, you don't have that pop. So you don't actually lean as much forward.
So like right when you get to your peak, can you let go?
Exactly. That's the best time to let go.
So Aaron, I think you know what this means. We got to go try and land that curb. I think I might give it a few goes.
Why not? I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
It wasn't looking too promising there. And then at the last second, Aaron was like, yo, these are my wrist guards. I gotta leave. You got 3 more tries. So 1 try, 2 try. It didn't seem like I was gonna do anything. But then somehow 3rd try, I got it. Sometimes that motivation is all it takes, I think. I think the key here is getting that hop down so you can achieve any size ledge. Thanks, Matt, for teaching us. In this video, we taught you how to do early grabs. Click this video if you would like to learn how to do no grabs or just riding off curbs. Thanks so much for watching, and roll with us.